So I've got coffee and I've got, looks like everything I need here. Welcome to Blue Eyes Creations. Now I know last week was kind of a rush video, kind of did something that seemed kind of lazy and this week I've had a little more time to think about it, but it took me all week long to decide what I wanted to do. I decided to make a duct tape flip wallet because I had always seen them like in the stores and stuff, but I had never gotten one, and so I decided to try it and see how it turns out. So together we're gonna try this for the very first time and we're gonna see just how badly I fail. But I do have coffee, so I'm obviously not a zombie this morning. Okay, now here's what you need to make this. You need 2 different types of duct tape. I'm gonna use red and black. 1, because that's all I currently have on me and I haven't been able to go buy any more craft supplies. 2, because Deadpool just came out and I am a pretty big fan of Deadpool. You're gonna need scissors. Now, I'm using my crafting scissors, which are probably the worst pair of scissors you could get. They do have some that have non-stick coating on the blades. If you can get those, I would recommend it. I, however, have not. I also have an X-Acto knife and a mat. Well, I have it if it'll come out of the package. It came out of the package. The mat package I got is just a really small mat, or 6 inches long, 4 inches wide, because that's all I need for most of my projects. Not only that, but as you know, I'm working on a little bitty space. If you have a bigger space, get a bigger mat, obviously. The X-Acto knife will come in handy in working on this project. Now, I will caution you, the X-Acto knives are very, very, very sharp. So, I do not recommend letting children use this utensil. If you're like me and you're kind of clumsy and you don't trust yourself with one of these, I would get a friend or somebody, older or more experienced to help you. But I have worked with these enough that I do know that I can work with them. And you need something to make this out of. There's a couple different things you can do. You can use cardstock. You can probably use a thin grade cardboard, which I may end up using because I've got a couple boxes nearby and all I gotta do is cut them up. So let's get started. First, we're gonna start out by cutting out the sides of our flip wallet. Now you're gonna want 2 pieces cut. So we're gonna have 2 separate rectangles here. They're gonna be 2.5 by 3.5 inches. Those are the dimensions we're going for here. I have one side fairly straight because I had already cut along it to straighten it out for me. So I'm gonna use this side as my base. I am using just some leftover cardboard. You can use cardstock. You can use, really whatever floats your boat that works. If you find something that may work just as well, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know your ideas on this. And now we have this. If we need to recut, we've got a little extra left over, but for now, we're done. We can set it aside. Now we have both sides of our flip wallet, and I'm just gonna do a little trimming here because I noticed where I messed up pretty badly. I had a little bit extra in there. If you have to do any trimming, go ahead, but now we're ready to go. We've got our 2 pieces. Now we need to cover them with duct tape. I'm going to start by covering mine with red duct tape, and I'm going to use the black for my accent pieces that I'll show you how to make in a second. This can be however you want. You can use whatever colors, patterns that fit you. Again, I'm doing red and black because Deadpool. Here we go. Let's set this on the side because I don't want to mess it up. Now I'm leaving a little bit of overlap. That way when I do the other side, it'll kind of be easier. Now what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that these overlap because you really want them to stay together. I'm working on a table that is basically fake wood, so this is going to come up pretty easily for me. If you're worried about damaging the surface of your table, you can get a piece of plastic or something to lay down while you're doing this. You can set this up however you want. Now all we gotta do is cover the other side. Now, the way I've done this, you can tell where the sides of the cardboard are pretty easily. So now you just take your scissors. So now we've got nice clean edges all the way around. This one, oh yeah, I'm trying a little bit. Didn't get it quite perfect. This is one side of your flip wallet. Now to do the other side. Okay, now we have both sides of our flip wallet taped up, ready to continue forward. So we've done the body of the wallet and set it aside because we're not ready to continue with that part of it yet. Now we need to make the straps that are going to be part of this. So like I said, I'm going to use black to make the straps that are going to go in this. Again, you can use whatever color you want. I do suggest if you're going to do a pattern color mix that your pattern be on the body of the wallet and the color be here, because this is going to be just a small little piece. It's really kind of like an accent to the flip wallet. You're going to make a strip that is 4.5 inches long. This is where the X-Acto knife is going to come in very, very handy. So now we have this. It's too wide. So we need to turn this into 4 separate strips, and I'll show you how. So now we have 4 strips of black. So now I'm going to show you how to put them on. You've got your 2 sides to your flip wallet. One side of the wallet is going to have an X on it. The other side, you're just going to put these along the top and bottom. Now, no matter how you do this, make sure the pieces of your X stay inside of these other 2 pieces. It's very, very important. Going to tape down the one side for right now. So you've got one side taped down tight and the other side you're just going to leave. So for now, set it aside. The other one now, we're going to do something similar. Make sure you have your pieces situated the way you'd like them to be. Make sure that, again, that they're somewhere kind of in the middle. We've done our 2 sides. Now here's the tricky part. When you put these together, you want to make your X. You want those to be on the underside. Okay? So here's our inside. we're putting those on the outside. But don't tape just yet, because I need to show you the next part too. These pieces also need to be there as well. So here's the inside of our wallet, there's the outside. Okay, so that was our flip wallet tutorial. Let's see how it turned out. So this is the inside of the wallet, and here's the outside. So, so far, it's pretty successful. And you're supposed to be able to flip in, and then out. That's actually pretty cool. I think I'm pretty successful. I'm gonna label this a success. It doesn't look super spectacular. Mine doesn't. You can't see it probably on camera. You have to be up close. I think when I do this next time, because I'm planning to make another one for myself, or maybe for a friend or something, but I would overlap these sides here, because that's kind of ugly the way it turned out. Yeah, that turned out kind of cool. I'm probably actually gonna start using this now. If you liked this, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe to me, because I'm planning to do more things. And if you have an idea that you'd like to see me try, go ahead and put it in the comments. If you have suggestions on how to make this easier to do, put it in the comments and I'll try it, and then I'll let y'all know if it works. Next week, I think I'll do something with jewelry. I have a bit of a surprise. I've got a good reason for it. You won't find out why until you watch next week's video. So, until we play with jewelry, I'm Blue Eyes. Keep creating.